we're shooting one of the specials for True TV, and like you can, when you watch it, it's like a clips that didn't make the air type thing. And I just wanted to stand. I just wanted to fucking stand, right? And they got 4 chairs out, and I'm like, I don't really feel like sitting. I just want to stand because I'm tired. I'm out of it. I don't want to be there to begin with. It's fucking ridiculous. And then they are like, oh, but the lighting with the cameras would be better if you sat. And I'm like, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm just going to stand. I'm just going to do what I want.
Right.
And then they send over one of my buddies his name's Pete. He works on the show. Great guy. Love the guy. I consider him an actual friend. And he's like, maybe you should sit. And I just fucking snapped. I'm like, fuck. I said, if anybody else talks to me about sitting one more fucking time, I was like, I'm just leaving. I was like, I'm just fucking leaving. You know what I mean? And it's so fucking stupid.
Because most people would be like, why don't you just sit down?
Why don't you sit down? I would be like, why don't you fucking sit down? If I was looking and watching on, I'd be like, why doesn't this motherfucker just sit down? He's just standing like I get
You're
it.
just trying to be defiant.
There's something in me where I'm just like, I'm just fucking tired. I'm tired of waking up every day and going someplace. I'm tired of fucking being shuffled from fucking place to place. Like, I just want to fucking be home. I want to be home for 2 months. I don't want to talk to anybody. So I'm in that frame of mind.
Well, what you're hearing in your head is not like, hey, can you sit in that seat? You just hear fucking organ grinding music.
Yeah.
And you're fucking jumping around with your fucking cap for True, collecting coins and shit.
Yeah. And it's not, and look, dude, like I used to run into burning buildings. you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I had nights where I had 2-3 fires in a night. Like, talk about not want to fucking get out and do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I had nights where it was so fucking cold that I would come out of that fucking building covered in water and my gear would freeze on me. Like, I would be like a frozen fucking statue, and I'd still have to stand out there for another 2 hours until fire watch got, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, believe me, I have perspective.
Yeah.
I know all they're doing is asking me to sit the fuck down, but there's just something in me where I'm just like, I just want to do what I want to do. Even if it's in this small, fucking tiny way. Yeah. Like, this is all I want to fucking do is just stand. Just let me fucking stand. Just please. I want to stand.
I wasn't allowed to stand as a child. It's a trigger.
Standing's a trigger. No, I mean, and that's just that. And the reason I tell that story is, one, to open myself to be mocked by the ants, because I know it's coming. And I'm fine with that. I'm always fine to be mocked by the ants. But 2, it's like, that's just to illustrate, like, that's where my fucking mind is right now. Like, that's how worn thin I am, where I'm just like, fuck it, fuck this, fuck everything. I can't take it anymore.
That happened to me at the con. I was going to tell you earlier. I didn't mention. I said I'll wait for the podcast. Yeah. But it was Sunday, and there's this new product. They call it Mews Juice.
Mews Juice.
Yeah, we're sitting right next to Mews.
Right.
And I guess Mews Juice is like, if you smoke electronic cigarettes.
Vapors.
Yeah, you put it into your vapor cigarette or whatever.
That is available at mewsjuice.com, facebook.com/mewsjuice. Yeah. That's Jason Mews's vaporizing pen.
Mews Juice.
Mews Juice.
That's not even an official commercial. You got that for free. But I'm gonna try to get a couple.
I did it because I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm being defiant. I did it while I was standing. But it's this stuff that he's I guess it's his little side business, his little micro industry.
Right.
And he had it out on his table, and I'm standing there, and all of a sudden I smell this weird smell, and I'm literally engulfed by this cloud of smoke.
Mews vapor.
Dude, it really was like, you have never seen, people puff cigarettes. It didn't, it was it was like the fucking, the mist or the fog or something. Yeah. It was crazy.
Fucking lepers are coming out of it.
And it goes all over me. And even worse, Sage was sitting there drawing like she was coloring in her coloring book.
Right. Well, which tasty flavor of Mews Juice was it?
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
I couldn't tell. I turn around and there's some fucking girl, and her boyfriend is dressed like Captain Steubing or something. And I turn around, I go, what the fuck are you doing? And they all look at me with the widest fucking eyes like saucers. And Mews goes, oh, no, it's not cigarette smoke. I go, I don't give a fuck what it is. I said, it has fucking nicotine and shit in it. I said, you do that one more fucking time, dumbass, you're going to fucking regret it. And, not to Mews, to this girl, because of course she has to show what a fucking big draw she can take because it's Mews. Right. And Mews, I don't even think Mews uses this stuff. Mews is trying to quit smoking.
Hey, don't say that. Come on.
Yeah, look, you can promote shit and have your own little business without using it. He's trying to quit smoking. Maybe this is the next thing. Mews juice is the next. Right. I just didn't see him using it. Okay. I can't even say for sure he doesn't use it.
You're blowing the lid open on fucking Mews juice, bro.
Because whatever. But I swear to Christ, I was so fucking enraged. Yeah. And it was towards like the end of, it wouldn't have mattered what time it was. If she had done it to me, I would have been annoyed. Right. The fact that like Sage started coughing and then you could feel it like in your lungs, which I guess, if you're not a smoker and you're inhaling this shit. I swear to Christ, I never came so close to fucking being like, I want them out of here. Like, I want them thrown the fuck out of here. Right. And I don't know why these electronic cigarettes are allowed inside.
Because they're vapor, dude.
Yeah, but they still have like chemicals and nicotine and that kind of shit.
You're fucking old, bro.
So now, yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. In Atlantic City, you're allowed to smoke cigarettes at casinos, so it doesn't matter. Right. But I don't think you're allowed to do it in the convention center. But maybe who knows? I see people in New Jersey. Like I see them in Quick Check. They're walking around smoking these fucking things. So now that's the next thing you have to do. Right. Now you have to get legislation to stop people from fucking putting these weird chemicals into the air that no one really knows what they are. Right. And it's like, look, I'm not like, hey man, I live my life fucking a quarter apple at a time where I'm fucking
a paragon of virtue.
Yeah. Like I understand, like I eat stuff I shouldn't eat, but like I don't smoke and I don't drink and I don't do, I have no vices whatsoever at this point. And certainly I don't want my kid to be inhaling fucking a giant cloud of Mews juice because this dummy is trying to fucking impress Mews.
Right. Mews doesn't give a fuck. Does he give a fuck?
No, he did give a fuck.
He did give a fuck?
Yes, he did. He was just like, come on, man. Like, at least blow it in the air.
No, I don't mean to give a fuck about you, but I mean about how much Mews juice this woman gets sucked in.
No.
He's not going to be impressed. He's not going to
He doesn't care at all.
How old is Mews?
He cares
now?
if
He's
you
like
buy
44,
40. He's 42, maybe.
I mean, do people think
41
that he's going to be impressed? All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, the people that come up to him, like a guy comes up and he like repeats one of the songs, and I guess it was Strike Back that Jay sang. All right. And he does it, and then he just walks away, like drops the bike and shit. And I'm like, what a fucking moron. Like, my God. Like, like I can look back on my life and I've done some really stupid ass embarrassing shit, but at least I never did something like that. And at the same time, it's like, I mean, like I say, like Mews is fucking 42. It's like when he's in the movies or he's doing the Jay character, that's the snoochie boochie snoogin shit. That he's a man, he's married, he has a child. Right. He's not Jay from the movies. He's just not,
Snooch to the nose.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man, get a brain. But, I'm not built for cons, and I swear to Christ, I'll tell you the only reason I do it is because I need to make enough money to send Sage to private school, and her horse lessons, and
that's the reason anybody does any job.
That's the reason I do it. Yeah, but some people are like they're so surprised when they find out that you're not there for fucking kicks. All right. Oh, you just don't want to meet people? You mean you don't want to fucking fly all the way from New Jersey to Texas just to fucking hang out? And I do my best. I really do.
Well, some people are cool to meet.
To try to be, yes.
It's not like it's an endless parade of fucking morons.
No. It's hardly that.
Yeah.
It's literally like 98% totally cool.
We wouldn't have met Troy. Like there's just a ton of, listen, the lifestyle that we lead has led to so many nice people. Not even talking about people like famous people or anything like that. Yeah. Like I've met so many nice people. So if you're listening to this and you're wondering whether you're in on that side, you're definitely one of the nice people if you're listening to this. But there's just so many
every aunt that came in. If they identify themselves, I'm like, hey, what's up? And we talk. And
there's only 2 aunts I've ever been like, fuck these guys. It's a guy who told you that he called my name on stage.
Tim. I'll be seeing him this weekend.
Yeah, fuck you, Tim. Like, just because he's saying, like, dude, we talked about this on the air,
Yeah.
right? Like, the fat fucking guy. And there's this dude on
He's not fat.
fucking whatever, put an apple in his mouth. The fucking, then there's the guy who, there's this dude on the fucking, he'll know everybody on the fucking subreddit board that tells him that he just complains about fucking everything.
Yeah.
Everything's a negative comment. So much so that the other ants be like, why do you even bother listen?
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm not on the subreddit board, just in case you're wondering.
yeah,
So it's not me.
I probably go on like once every couple of weeks just to take the temperature and there's this one dude week in, week out. He just fucking complains about everything.
About the show?
Oh, when's the show getting released? Oh, I don't like this episode. Oh, that it's like finally somebody was just like, why do you even fucking bother coming here? All you do is complain. And him, like, I'm like, oh, I wish he'd go away and die.
I think you were there when the guy came up, and there was one guy who came up and he said, yeah, when I heard you guys were doing the mystery play, I was like just about to shut it off. And
yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, and he was like, but I let it run. It was really good, and we both were like,
why we like? I don't get it.
How you had to have known it was going to be a complete disaster,
right?
You know, that like stage direction would be left in. That it's like we were not going to seriously try to do a mystery play. Like I didn't get it, man. Because
the fun is in the failing in a way, isn't it? For us,
it's for everyone. Like I think that's what gives it its charm, is that it's like they obviously are like incompetents and they try to do these things, going into it that they will fail on some level, but at least it'll be funny. And that's the way I felt. So I was really surprised that he said that. You said earlier that you're
what?
That you're really not into this social network thing anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of checked out of it. I try and throw a photo up every once in a while because, you know, you never know, or I don't know.
Yeah, you're supposed to interact. I actually don't mind interacting, or you know what? Sometimes like interacting with people on Twitter. I haven't been on that much lately. But it's only because I've been working on something that will, be announced when I make the big announcement.
Oh, is this it?
This isn't it.
No.
But the other day, like I rarely go on the internet for any reason. Unless I'm on Wikipedia or I need to like do like a research something. I do not go on to the internet. And Suzanne the other day sent me this, or showed me this link. I'm sure you've heard of it, the Louis C.K. thing on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so you've seen it. Now, it was on BuzzFeed. Now, I can't remember the last time I was on the internet, but when the fuck did BuzzFeed become Huffington Post?
I don't know enough about either one of them.
It's unreal. Like
how so?
The stories that first, it's like it's so left leaning that you're like, oh, for God's sake, like enough of this shit. Like
it's like the left
trigger.
That's like really like. Listen, I don't like the fucking overly right is disgusting to me.
Oh, they're just as bad.
But I'm really learning that the overly left is just equally disgusting.
To tell you the truth, I think the overly left bothers me more. They're more sanctimonious, more judgmental, more fucking like. It was just, dude, it's crazy. It's like this is an article on BuzzFeed. Like I'm not seeing it right now, but it was like definitive proof that Solange Knowles is the coolest person on earth. And I'm like, who the fuck writes this? Why do they put this on? Like, I genuinely don't understand.
I don't know.
Like, who the fuck cares about that kind of shit?
Kids, millennials.